So in classical ways of thinking and older ways of understanding reality, many ways of viewing thought and ideology existed on a spectrum or a line. So for example, you could have a political line, and over here is an elephant and over here is a donkey. You have right and you have left. New Copernicans reject that sort of thinking altogether. And so there was an expansion at one point to think about politics, where you went from a line and a continuum to a plane with two axes, where you had the right and the left, and then you had sort of an authoritarian and you had a libertarian view of politics. And suddenly, where you fit in politically was not a point on a line, but a point on a graph. And then when we expand that plane again into depth, what happens is a spherical view of reality, where your viewpoint on anything can be found in these sort of clouds, where there is a cloud where the right lives that intersects with this authoritarian thinking, which intersects somehow with spirituality and religion. And there's these neighborhoods, these clouds of thinking in space. And what New Copernicans do is they don't feel trapped on any point in a line or point on a graph or even point in space. They move freely to all these different thoughts and experiences and ideologies and religions and vacations and destinations, all trying to find a life of meaning and value to them and them only. And they care about most living out that experience in a community that they feel safe and authentic with. And this is a very, very, very different way of thinking, because here it's very easy to put up a fence and say, if you're out of this box, you're not with us. And even here, it's easy to set a square that says, if you're out of this box, you're not with us. But when the world is experienced in this dimensionality, this depth, this cloud way of perceiving, there's no way to set up a boundary. Everyone's navigating freely, and all that matters is how those beliefs manifest themselves into the world. It's why you can see a New Copernican who doesn't believe in God holding a soup ladle right next to a spiritual New Copernican, because what matters is that the homeless are being fed, not what we believe about how they became that way.